They had that last game against Kandy Tuskers. Tuskers getting the better of them.
Off the mark straight away, Laurie Evans. It's been hard schedules. Back-to-back games. Stallions earlier in the tournament played 4 games in 5 days. And in this bracket again, 3 in 4.
Dinesh Chandimal, the leading run scorer for this Colombo Kings team. Before this match, 218. Had a look at his scoring areas. He scores a lot of his runs in the V. That's between that mid-on to mid-off region. That's all the runs that he's scored. Take a look at that mid-off region. 36% of his runs coming there through the offside. That's primarily because of his strengths and the lengths that bowlers have bowled towards him.
Also the planning. Maybe he's given a task to go out there and play for longer period of times.
Yeah, those are the lengths that seamers have bowled towards Dinesh Chandimal. They've been in the slot. He's been able to score. Just take a look at the wickets. Twice he's gotten out to the short delivery. So that's why when you saw Fernando going short, I felt it was a good plan, but he didn't have the right feel to it. So it's something that opposition teams will look at. They will try to get that short delivery very early in his innings. And if they can entice him to play the pull shot, it's one way of getting him out early. If you can do that, you give yourself an advantage against the Kings.
Yeah, remember in his first game, he was trying to use the pace of the bouncer towards third man. He was holed out.
Good call. Few dots. That's the way to do it. Relieve the pressure by rotating strike. Suranga Lakmal leads the bowling attack for Sri Lanka in Test cricket. Very experienced, bowls good areas, good lines, ability to move the ball around. He's been improving all the while. Numbers getting better, but T20 is not his strength.
That's where he makes a lot of difference. Lucknow consistently finds the right areas. It's a good run up, good gather. Just goes through the action without any discomfort.
I like his seam position. He's got a good strong wrist, upright wrist that keeps the seam set. Just angling a bit to first slip. Stock delivery will move away from the right-hander. And he's not afraid to pitch the ball up, especially if it's new, because he can extract swing, and we know how important that could be. End of the second over, 11 without loss.
Last day of double headers here in the Lanka Premier League. Both teams qualified. It's just a battle to decide where they finish in the table.
Just one change to Colombo Kings, a team that is pretty much set and well established. They've been playing together quite often, this group of players. Dushmanta Chamera, the fast bowler, in the side today. 4 changes to the Jaffna Stallions. Notable absence of Avishka Fernando, the opening batsman. Mahesh Tikshana, one of the 4 changes today.
20 years old. Mahesh Deekshana made his debut, first-class debut. He's only played 3 first-class matches for Coles. Bit like Ajantha Mendis. Starts off with a wide. Now with the army. Flicks it off to the front of the hand and has some different variations. Interesting bowler.
Yeah, that's what you get when we talk about Sri Lankan cricket. Unorthodoxy.
And I was going to ask Russell Arnold about that. Many times you see cricketers from Sri Lanka, they're not one-dimensional cricketers. Not either a specialist batsman or a specialist bowler. They're more all-rounders. And they've got this unorthodox style of bowling. Is there any reason for that, Russell Arnold? Whether it's a type of cricket played at the lower level here in Sri Lanka?
It plays a part. A lot of tennis ball cricket played. And to get the tennis ball across, you need a slingy action. That's where you see Lasith Malinga's type of action. This is more Ajantha Mendis. So to survive, you cook up things, if I may say.
Inventing. Innovative.
And you got to get it. You got to do it good. Then coaches let you be because there's something different and you want to create some doubt in the batsman's mind. So far, good start from Mahesh Deekshana. He's going to bowl to his major at the other end.
Well, I asked you that question because I'm well aware of Sunil Narine. And that's a good piece of variation, delivering from beyond the 22 yards. That will surely change the length of the delivery. Might even deceive the batsman. So very good to see from the young man, already showing his variety and skill.
Yeah, that's confidence, isn't it? To straight away to go to different styles. There was a bit of an edge on that, I'm sure.
I'll come back to my Sunil Narine story. 3 overs gone, 16 without loss. Nice drone pictures of the MRI Cricket Stadium here in Hambantota. Colombo Kings with the opportunity to bat first. Angelo Matthews in that lineup will want to get some more runs. Hasn't been around runs in the tournament. So Russell, about that Sunil Narine story. Sunil Narine, as you all are aware, quite an unorthodox type of bowler. And that unorthodoxy that he developed came from tennis ball cricket, which he played extensively at the under-15 level. Some version of that game requires you to chuck the ball as against using a legal bowling action. So that's why he's run into issues with his action. And it's just because of his circumstances of growing up. Those are the things which have shaped him as a bowler.
Yeah, it was Clan Mushtaq who introduced something new for the off-spinners. He inviggled the batsman in his career. He got the best of the batsman with that Dusra going, and then Muthaiya Muralidharan learned the art of bowling Dusra, and there was new dimension for the off-spinners.
Everyone evolves. You keep picking up from the other. Initially the Dusra came in and then bowlers started bowling with the cross seam, taking away the opportunity for batsmen to identify what's coming, because that shift in the air. Tishara Pereira's underneath that. Hangs on to it. Chandimal's gone. That's a big one. Lakmal strikes. And he's done that by bowling that top of off stump length. This one a slower one though. But his test match length gets him the reward.
Chandimal is a big wicket. He's batted beautifully throughout this My 11 circle, Lanka Premier League. to see the back of him early in the innings. Always bring sigh of relief for the bowling side. Nicely judged catch from the captain. Not firing for his side this time around. Chandimal is walking back after scoring 11. It's 18 for 1.
Laurie Evans takes strike. In completion of the catch, he managed to cross. The wicket of Chandimal has brought Daniel Bell Drummond to the crease. Well, a couple things about this dismissal. One, the pace of the delivery was 113 kilometers per hour. So that's a slower delivery. And we've spoken about Chandimal's strength. That's his go-to shot, hitting through that mid-off region. But he's reaching for the ball because the pace is not there. It's the wrong part of the bat.
Well, ball by Lakmal. And it's a change of
just 55 runs in 4 matches to Daniel Bell Drummond. That's in a very, very important position, number 3.
45 in the last game. 44, correction, to see the best in the corner of that graphic.
I thought the best was always at the front of the class.
It's going nowhere. End of the 4th over. They're still on 19 and have lost a wicket.
Just a newcomer. Both batsmen.
Trend we're seeing with Colombo Kings and their batting. Whenever Chandimal makes runs, Laurie Evans, he fails, and vice versa. We should expect some runs, I would say, from Laurie Evans.
It's a plan that's gone really well so far. Just mentioned 4 changes in the Jaffna Stallions lineup. Mentioned the schedule. It's all about keeping your players fresh, but a couple of injuries, a couple of niggles have also forced changes. Avishku Fernando having a small problem with his shoulder. Dhananjay De Silva on a side strain. Now, they are players that are required for Sri Lanka straight after this. Like side-ish. So just given a little bit of protection and time to recover and look after themselves.
It's the My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League. My 11 Circle, an app where you can make your fantasy cricket team and play with real champions. That was going on the leg side. All you need to do is download the app from www.my11circle.com and start playing, making your fantasy team. You can get maximum points if you have the right team with the right players.
And for the moment, one should fancy this youngster. He's bowling so well. He created a lot of pressure in his previous over for Lucknow to strike, force the batsman into taking a few chances. So far, so good.
Grips the ball with his thumb and index finger, very different to a conventional spinner who uses the index finger and the middle finger to grip the ball.
Need strong fingers to flick it out like that. It is a hard art. Last ball, as we always highlight, so important in an over for a bowler.
That's called carom ball.
Single as we come to the end of the over, just 3 runs from it. This is good going by the Jaffna Stallions. 5 overs gone, 22 for 1. I mentioned the grip. Thumb and index finger with that release from Tikshana. Ball just wobbling, there's no spin on it. Brilliant.
So 1 ball into the 6th over now, 23 for 1. It's been steady enough at this stage. Chandimal is the man that's been dismissed. Lucknow just going to ease that one on the leg side.
Lucknow's been very impressive today. He's hit some great areas. Oi. That's interesting. Tikshana come out the front of the hand. That one's just going straight on. He looks a very interesting bowler.
Extraordinary. That ultra motion camera is just unbelievable, the way you can see the clarity of that ball as it travels towards the batsman. Down the ground, heading that nice and high. That's the important thing for starters. It is going to go for a boundary. That is a little bit fortunate. A bit of a smile there from Suranga Lakmal.
He was definitely deceived by Suranga Lakmal, taking a lot of pace off the ball. He was looking to go on with a shot, but it